A look at the big picture. This storm system stretches all the way from our part of the world, really all the way on up to Delaware and really even to Pennsylvania, all the way backwards into Texas. And really there's an upper air reflection of what's going on as well, all the way into the Texas Panhandle. So this has yet to sweep all the way through our area. And with that, we could see some of these thunderstorms, or the system that creates these thunderstorms, reach all the way on up into eastern North Carolina in the pre-dawn hours. There could be some strong thunderstorms coming up across the Outer Banks overnight. For most of us, what we're going to end up seeing is 1 to 2 inches of rain possible in the next 24 or so hours, and we'll show you what's going on with that. Here's where things are between now and 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. The bulk of the rain is going to happen during the overnight hours, 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches of rain. Let's see how much we add between 7 o'clock and the afternoon evening hours. Here's where we are by 11 o'clock at night. We add a little bit, but not that much. Again, the bulk of that rainfall happens overnight tonight. Now, we take a look at our future track computer model and specifically what we're looking at. 7 o'clock tonight, scattered rainfall into the area. Then we'll see some breaks in the rain during the evening hours. It won't be as heavy or as widespread. It'll be down to just a little bit of drizzle through the area. 10 o'clock in the evening. Then by 1 o'clock, starts to fill on in. We see temperatures warm up a little bit overnight into the low 60s. Here's where things are. 4 o'clock in the morning, starting to perk up with some heavier rainfall into the region. 5 o'clock in the morning, same story, heavier rainfall, a bit breezy, still very, very mild. And we could see some thunderstorms, especially into northeast North Carolina, possibly even into the south side coming up in the pre-dawn hours. There's where we are, 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and then thereafter it moves on out to sea. Now, we could still see a little bit of drizzle or light rain, patchy rainfall into the area during the day coming up for tomorrow during the daylight hours. But then we start to see a little bit more of a solid area of rainfall drop in with some cooler air at 4 o'clock, at 7 o'clock in the evening, and then we're done with it thereafter. And then Wednesday looks quietly cool through the area. There's we are by 3 in the afternoon on Wednesday, going for a high in the upper 40s coming up during the day on Wednesday. Then we go into Thursday and we begin it all again as a low pressure area lifts northward along the eastern seaboard. Here's where things are coming up by 7 o'clock on Thursday evening. The low is just off the screen, off the bottom of the screen, but it lifts right on through our area coming up by Friday morning. In other words, Thursday night, Friday morning, there's where it is. And then by Friday morning at 7, we're pretty well done with the rainfall, moves on off. How about the weekend? That looks quiet. There's where things are for Saturday and Sunday. A little bit more cloud cover coming up for the day on Sunday. So basically, it's going to be tonight, tomorrow, into tomorrow evening, and then it should be done by the middle of the evening hours in terms of the rainfall. It'll start to cool back on down. 62 for a high. Well, really, that'll likely happen during the early part of the day, early to middle part of the day, and then temperatures cool off from there during the latter part of the day. It's not going to be a washout. We'll see some rain, especially later on in the day. First part of the day through around 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're not likely to see all that much. We'll see some rain at 7 o'clock in the morning, but then much of the daylight hours, not that much rain. And then we end with rain and cooler air coming up. And that cooler air takes hold for Wednesday. We warm up. We see a lot more rain coming up for the day on Thursday. Then quietly cooler again on into Monday, especially Sunday and Monday.